Let's lock in. As you know, we've covered it. Tommy Fury's fighting Darren Till, and Darren Till is threatened to kick Tommy Fury in the face. Although they're fighting in a boxing match and a kick would be illegal, Darren Till said he doesn't care about the rules, and if he's losing the fight, he's going to kick Tommy Fury in the face. Now, we had a good laugh about it, but we discussed that Darren Till appears to be unhinged at times. We saw him lose it in the boxing ring before. Well, apparently, all of that has become too much for Tommy Fury because he is seriously worried about being kicked in the face by Darren Till in their fight. We're going to take a look at this. Here's what Tommy Fury tweeted. Well, he posted. I don't know if it's on Twitter or not, but you can see Tommy Fury. This is a screenshot of what he posted. And it states, I can't believe I'm writing this, but I am now not fighting Darren Till on January 18, 2025 for the one simple reason being that Darren has stated over and over that he does not want to abide by professional boxing rules and that if he is losing the fight, he will resort to kicking and other stupid MMA tactics. I am a professional boxer. I have been out of the ring for over a year, and I wanted this fight to be a great boxing fight for the fans. I have wasted weeks in training camp. We are working hard to get a new opponent and date. I promise to get a better opponent and better fight for you guys. Good news around the corner. So this is what was stated by Tommy Fury. Basically, the threats of dirty tactics and being kicked in the face have become too much for Tommy Fury. And Darren Till responded with a video. We're also going to take a look at what he posted on X, formerly known as Twitter. He stated, Tommy Fury, you are the biggest ish house I've ever met in my life. Do not ever call yourself a fighter again. I was selling the fight to make me and you more money. You absolute empty head fighting family. You and your dad ish houses. I don't need to throw kicks. You was getting knocked spark out. You divvy. We was making bank on this fight because of me, not you. I was building it. You should be fighting. You should be fighting and should be thanking me. Over and out. No one wants to fight me. Jake Paul, what are you up to, you big fat dummy? So that's what he wrote. Now we're going to take a look at the video that he posted.
What's happening, everyone? I've just got to the gym now to do my sparring this morning, and I've just been shown that Tommy Fury's put up a fucking post saying that he's not fighting because I've threatened to kick him in the head. I said I'd kick him in the head at the press conference as a mental warfare tactic, and since then I haven't said anything else. I've been hard at work in the gym preparing for this boxing match with him on January 18th. I said to everyone that Tommy was going to pull out regardless of anything. I fucking knew it since the press conference. So now it's confirmed what I said. He's a shithouse, family of shithouses, and now Tommy's not fighting. I've been hard at work, boxing for 2 years. I haven't thrown a kick in 2 years. I threw one kick on a video as a mental warfare tactic. Never in a million years would I throw a head kick in a fight that is only boxing rules. I stick to the rules. I've always abided by the rules throughout my whole career. So now I've got to the gym to do my sparring this morning, 8 rounds of sparring, and Tommy Fury's pulled out. Tommy Fury, you are the biggest shithouse I have ever come across. You are not a man.
Oh, man. We're going to take a look at what KSI had to say because KSI weighed in on Tommy Fury stating that he's no longer fighting Darren Till and he's looking for a new opponent. And KSI responded, Tommy Fury is scared of getting kicked in a boxing match. Ha ha. Darren Till is not going to kick you, mate. Relax and prepare for your fight in January on Misfits. Laughing emojis. So he's telling him like he's not going to kick him. All right. Let me just state this. Honestly, I didn't know who Darren Till was when they announced this fight. I had zero interest in the fight. I'm being honest. I'm like, Tommy Fury's fighting some hack. I don't really care. But then they had the press conference. And the way this dude was acting unhinged and everything, saying he's going to kick him and he's going to violate the rules, especially coming off of that video where this other MMA fighter was trying boxing and getting beat up, and then he knocked this fighter out with a kick. Hearing Darren Till say that, I'm like, okay, at first I thought he was just really talking, but then he would kind of unhinged, and they had to bring security in. This guy had like spit all over his face, and he didn't even care. He was still going crazy. And then video footage surfaced of him having like a brawl after the fight with one of his opponents in a boxing match. I think it was either him or his opponent only had on the hand wraps, and they're still about to fight with just the hand wraps on. And then this guy released a video of him practicing the kick, like 1-2 with a roundhouse kick on the mix, saying that's what he's going to do to Tommy Fury. That made me interested in the fight. I didn't care about the fight because I didn't know who Darren Till was. But then after I learned who Darren Till was and I saw him doing all this crazy stuff, I'm like, yo, I actually want to see this fight now. So Darren Till is right. And Tommy Fury doing all of this publicly, to me, kind of is hurting it. If he's really concerned about that, just go to whoever writes the contracts and put the terms in. If he violates the contracts by intentionally elbowing, because there can be an accidental elbow in boxing, it happens all the time. There can be accidental headbutts, right? But if he intentionally commits a foul or violates the rules of boxing with, say, an elbow or some MMA tactics, especially a kick, which we would all know is illegal and intentional, that you would get his purse, right? And he's going to go to jail. Have the police there. That would sell the fight. Use that as a tactic. Be like, there's so much chaos. Darren Till is unhinged. Will he kick Tommy Fury across the face? We have the National Guard here. We have the local police here. If he kicks Tommy Fury, he's going straight to jail. Like, and go in there and fight, bro. I'm telling you, that'd be entertaining to me, because this dude was unhinged. But now you got to make this dude come out and make this video. It kind of hurts everything. Like, I don't think he's an idiot. I think he knows that if he kicks Tommy Fury, then he's going to lose a lot of money. And I think he knows it's illegal. And I think he knows he's going to go to jail. But he was selling the fight. He was doing a damn good job of selling the fight. And I'm kind of upset and disappointed that he had to come out and say this, because I was looking forward to seeing if he was going to do something crazy. But if you're Tommy Fury, you got to run the risk of that for the money, so you're going to get your money, go get the contracts redone, that if he does violate and do something, then you get your money and then you have the fight. So this way, it's a win-win for you regardless, right? I know you're worried about getting chinned with one of those kicks and then you being knocked out all over Twitter the way what happened with that other MMA fight. But no one's going to give him credit for that, because when you're boxing, you're not thinking about protecting and defending kicks, because no one should be throwing kicks, right? Just like when you're boxing, you're not thinking about protecting below the belt. That's why it's easy for someone to always land below the belt, because no one's thinking about protecting there. You don't practice to protect there, because it's a gentleman's agreement that you're not going to intentionally go below the belt. It's a gentleman's agreement. You're not going to throw those kicks. So again, if he does throw that kick and he does resort to those type of tactics, well, then it'll make him look bad. And no one's going to look at him like, oh, but you landed that. Maybe some people in the MMA community, but even the people in the MMA community that I've seen, they don't think that it's cool to violate rules. Like, if you sign to abide by the rules of the fight, abide by the rules of the fight. Like, I don't think anyone thinks it's cool to violate. But my take on it is, Tommy Fury, man, it's a mistake, because I didn't even know who this dude was, but after all the things I saw on the internet, like, I wanted to see him fight. He's right. He did sell the fight, because I couldn't care less about the fight when it was first announced. But after all his tactics, I was entertained and I was interested. So, if I'm Tommy Fury, maybe I'm reconsidering not fighting him and fighting him, because he is doing a good job of selling the fight. And also, it kind of hurts the fight that you have to make this dude come out here and say, I wasn't really going to kick you, when that was part of the intrigue about the fight was, and he still may go unhinged in another way, because you saw it, and he still might kick you because he's like that. But the point is, no guts, no glory, right? At the end of the day, you got to take the risk. But I don't want to see him pull out of this fight, because my man Darren had me hyped up that he might attempt the roundhouse kick in the ring. But now, we got this. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe. It's Caden. I'm out. Peace.